Hello, everyone. It's me, Alyssa, and this is also me right here with my band, Emerald Set Fire. There we are. We just got some band photos done, and so I was like, let's put something up here at Emerald Set Fire Music on Instagram if you want to follow us and check us out. So that was a beautiful day, and look at how happy I am! Yay! We're all so happy, except for this guy. I don't know what's going on with him. So I want to talk about Think and Grow Rich by Pam Grout. I love reading books and talking about them and having conversations with others about them as well. So that's what I'm doing. So I want to share about this book because Pam Grout does a really great job of sort of creating a playfulness around gratitude and gamifying the practice of getting into the frequency of expansion and possibility and joy and openness and just that frequency of true gratitude. So she calls it shameless gratitude and unabashed joy. So she spends the first couple chapters just kind of talking about how we've got all these sort of barriers and different things and in the way of experiencing gratitude is just like a natural default, like all the things, like all the reasons why we don't usually, right? Like programming, conditioning, blah 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 blah. But by chapter 5 she gets into financial wealth as a side effect of your real riches. What we need is people who specialize in the impossible. Okay. So she gives us some ways that we can dive into the practice of gratitude by, simply start identifying good things in your life. Make it an active practice. Do it as if your life depended on it. So, gratitude, Pam says, creates cataclysmic reverberations. How fun is that to think about? Like when we are not just thinking about what we're grateful for, but feeling it in our bodies. Ooh, we get that like heart opening sensation, and that's our energy shifting, that's our energy changing, and that can have that type of effect. Cataclysmic reverberations. Try to say that really fast. So she's saying that this changes everything and it creates what's called alchemic capital, which I love because I love alchemy. I love talking about and experiencing the process of alchemy. Alchemy is the experience of transformation, and it's just a way to understand transformation and taking one substance and having it go through a series of different stages and phases, changing all along the way. And then by the end of that, it is an entirely different, reconfigured essence of a thing. And how fucking cool is that? Like alchemy is so cool. So, alchemic capital. We're creating alchemic capital with our gratitude practice, um, for lack of better words, for right now. The second thing she says to do is turn your life over to the big mystery. So, this is spiritual capital. We'll talk more about these investments later. Thirdly, move towards that which makes you feel most alive. Okay, this is such a big one. What makes you feel most alive, and how can you move towards that? Feel more of that. You can actually, yes, you can feel it in your body, she says. Of course you can. If you're feeling like super alive, oh my God. This is creative capital. And just so you know, it's not just reserved for artists. It is that is available for everyone. I'm mixing in some of her words from the book while I'm speaking and also talking about this however I want. So yeah, moving, what makes you feel most alive? Do you remember that? And if you do, are you incorporating enough of that into your life? Okay, number 4, there's 5. So we're on 4. Relax and have more fun. Easy to say. Each of us only gets so many heartbeats. Mhm. Since we never know exactly how many, every day should be used to generate adventure capital. Oh, I love that. What is your next adventure? What have you been putting off, saying tomorrow, someday? What can you start now? What can you start planning now at the very least? Adventure capital. I love this. So she's talking about five different types of capital. Now I can see that after going through alchemic, spiritual, creative, and adventure capital, and finally social capital. Share your good luck. So, with the social capital, we remember that we're connected to everyone anyway. So, an example of social capital could be maybe like paying it forward, paying for someone's meal, um, giving compliments, hugs, dancing around in public, spread the joy. So then Pam goes deeper into what each one of these looks like. I feel like I didn't give such a great example of social capital, so maybe we'll look at that one. Oh, well, spend your life doing strange things with weird people is a quote she puts on social capital. So that's beautiful. I think I'm going to end it there for today because I can talk forever. And I want to create these segments to be relatively short and something that you can keep coming back to as we get further and further along this book. So, today, with all of that being said, I would encourage you to maybe get this book if you don't have it, if you're interested. And this is on page 36 of the book where she gives the different types of capital that are really what our true where our true abundance lies, right? And these capital, in these sorts of capital, alchemic, spiritual, creative, adventure, and social capital. Like those, if all of these are like filled to the top, like we are going to be like bursting with joy and gratitude and just feel so alive and have an overflowing cup. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to just have fun and play with this book and hopefully inspire you. And I encourage you to, yeah, get the book, just keep listening, have fun with it. Let me know if you have a fun gratitude practice that works for you that you'd like to share. I'd love to hear about that in the comments below. Please like and subscribe this video if you're not already doing that and share it. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon for the next video on Think and Grow Rich.